Okay, so reassessing all this Marvel verse, whatever. Uh, um, Defenders, season one, we'll say tentatively, is sort of the version for these characters of one of those movies they have with, Iron Man and Thor on the other, the big money ones. Uh, Now, they took four, I really don't even understand how anyone says good, series and combined them into one series. And it did change each of the characters significantly. Um, Not just the character, the actors, the writing was affected because they put the certain pieces of each of these teams together, and it created this new energy. And also, they already had the bad flack from their bad seasons of each of their series in their lesser points, and they seem to have improved upon that. Yes, it dragged out for 8 episodes, and it probably could have been done in 4 or 6, which is still more significant than a movie. So essentially, it's more of a mini series. But Netflix could just slice it together as one very long movie, take out all the repetitive opening and closing credits and montages, and just actually put in one opening, one closing, and all the action in the middle without all the revisiting and flop overs. And you'd probably actually have a decent movie with a little slicing and dicing and taking out some of this stuff. The characters aren't as weak as they were in their original seasons, and they are all scheduled to come back with new seasons next year, 2018, for those of you watching this out of time sequence. Um, and let's hope that the improvements stay and they don't fall back to the old characteristics of the first seasons, especially Weepy Fist. Although Jessica Jones, just brooding her way through life is a little excessive, and never really quite explained why she's just such a brooding piece of person. Yeah, a lot of these things should have been a lot quicker on the draw. They should have come to a lot of the conclusions faster, and the whole inexplicable involvement with the real law enforcement was virtually unnecessary and inexplicable in of the fact of what they were dealing with, and the fact that so much was or should have been known, all these tentacles of existence. The police should have just been, oh, we're NYPD, we can take on the world, which is actually a pretty realistic brain damaged thought of New York Police Department, thinking that they are like the world's police force. But anyways, that's what it is. It's worth the watch. It's an improvement over each of the 4 seasons that it came from, that led into this story funnel. Yeah, there's some really bad. The ending, I'm not going to spoil it. So let's just leave it at that. Watch it. I would expressly say watch it.